I'm at Goodwill looking at fleece here. North Face, they want $20 for it. Nice condition, but way too much money. And here we got vintage LL Bean jacket with the liner inside. It's actually in very good condition. I really liked it. They're asking $15 on this jacket. I think I'm gonna try it on. I like the color, I like the jacket. It's large. I'm actually gonna try it on here and see if I can fit in it. Look at my belly sticking out. I don't think I can fit in it. Yeah, I know. I heard you guys. I'm working out. Hey, I quit smoking 8 months ago. I gained 25 pounds, okay? Matter of fact, I just came back from a health club after a 1 hour workout, so I'm working on it, all right? So here we go. I'm trying on the jacket. I mean, it's in excellent condition. Here's the problem. It kind of fits me, but the sleeves are too short. I got long arms. I know. So I'm debating back and forth. Yeah, this is not gonna work. So now I'm roaming around, just looking at different stuff. And I come across these two gold bags. One of them is Yamaha and the other one is Wilson. I had no idea that Yamaha back in the day made gold bags. I guess Yamaha makes all kinds of stuff. So I think I'm gonna give it a shot. I think I'm gonna look up the comps on it. It's a very nice bag. It's all leather. See the tag? Yamaha, and it's made out of metal. And they want only $3.99 for this bag, so I decided it's time to check the comps and see if this is worth picking it up. Anyway, guys, the reason you hearing this voiceover, because I posted this video yesterday on my channel and it got taken down because this freaking Goodwill is playing music so loud that my mic was picking up all the music and I got hit with the copyright. So I had to delete the video, so now I'm doing the voiceover. So I'm looking at the comps here and it actually looks very promising. There's only a few available for sale and quite a few that sold. And price range was kind of all over the place, from like $50 all the way to like $150. So kind of no-brainer. I decided to grab this bag. I'm still debating here, but it's a no-brainer. Come on, Pete. Stop bullshitting. Just grab the bag. There you go. And then, it must be Yamaha Day. Look at this, right next to it. I found this floaty jacket, vest, in very, very good condition, made by Yamaha. They're asking $10 on it. And then, right next to it, there was another one, so two of them. And actually, I need some decent vests from my boat. I got these crappy orange cheapy vests, on my boat. So I decided I'm gonna grab these. Many times you never find these with zippers. They just have the clasps. But this one has zippers and they're all in great condition. And this is type 3 jackets. So they're very good jackets. You can use them for skiing and you can use them on jet skis. So I'm grabbing them. For $10 a pop, you can't go wrong. All right, let's see what we're gonna do here. Oh yeah, next, I pulled up to these toys, and right on top here, I found this globe. made by Fisher Price. And every time I get globes in my shop, I sell them really, really well. Now this one is one of those globes that has a loop on the side that you can kind of spin it around and look through the loop and research, countries and cities and stuff like that. So I'm gonna head to the plug now, try to plug this in, make sure it works. It's definitely vintage. This is probably 80s, late 80s, mid to late 80s. The unit turns on, but I can't figure out how come it won't spin. It does not allow me to spin by hand, so it has a mechanism inside, and it's not working. See that little loop, the black thing? That's the loop that you look into. I'm pointing at it right now. Yeah. What are you seeing, Peter? You're looking at Russia. No, that's US. Yeah, it's not working the way it should. I mean, it lights up, but it doesn't want to spin, so I think the mechanism inside is busted. Unless I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Come on, Pete, stop debating. Shit is broken. Put it back on a card and put it back on a shelf. They were asking $4.99 on it. Anytime I get these globes in a shop, even just the regular globes, not like this one, I usually get about $30-40 out of them. So for $5, this was a good pickup, but unfortunately it's not working correctly. So I'm gonna put it back on a shelf. All right, let's see what else we can find here. I'm actually very surprised. This Goodwill was pretty empty. I mean, like people-wise, there was hardly anybody in there. It's kind of early in the day. There was hardly any people there. There's a nice aquarium. They want $10 for that aquarium. Here I'm approaching electronics section. There's another aquarium sitting on the floor, a big one with a cover. That one was $20. I actually thought about it for a second. I sell aquariums very well in my shop. So for $20, I can easily flip that for like $50-60. This size aquarium new is probably about $200. They're expensive. This Goodwill is very well picked, meaning like hardly any good electronics. Here I picked up a Technics. It's missing actually name right there. I should say Technics. This is Class H receiver. This is probably mid to late 80s, no, early 80s to mid 80s technology. Doesn't bring a whole lot of money. They're only asking $3.99 for this, but you'd be lucky if you get like $25 for it. So with no name tag, no power cord, I'm passing on it. I could probably find a power cord, but it's just not worth it. Yeah, look how many keyboards they have there, and the Wii Fit stations. Yeah, there's hardly anything here. This is an old, like a emergency message telephone dialer for $15. And here's one of you guys, a viewer, comes up, says hello. I've seen him a couple times before. He's a reseller. Yeah, this is a Radio Shack product that I'm holding in my hand. Originally sold for like $99. They're asking $15 for this. Only resells for like $25-30. So at $15, there's no money to be made on this. How technology changed, huh? This was only 30 years ago. Crazy. Later on, he actually is gonna pick up the same jacket, the LL Bean vintage jacket that I tried on, and he's gonna buy it. He's gonna be right behind me in a checkout lane. Nice guy. Met him a couple times. Definitely a hustler. Here we just bullshitting a little bit what I picked up. He just came back from 2 other Goodwills that he told me he didn't find anything. There was a lot of resellers there. Anyway, let's keep looking. Blah, blah, blah. I should probably say here something. I don't know. It's kind of fun actually to watch your own video and do voiceover. You know, noticing a lot of stuff that you've never seen before. Here I'm looking at their case. This Goodwill hardly has anything good in their cases. There are a couple beer steins. They're asking $13 and $15 for these. Somebody was asking me the other day, I got an email, if beer steins are good to flip. They used to be. There's very few here and there that will sell for really good money. Actually, the price that they have here, $15, that's probably the average. That's what you're gonna get for beer steins. The market is completely flooded. 10 years ago, yes, it was good, but here's some Elvis. What else we got here? Elephant. Vera Bradley backpack. That's also a market that tanked big time. 5-6 years ago, that was hot. Now it's done. And time to check out. And actually, I got pretty lucky here because they had this deal going on that, first of all, it was my birthday month, so I got 20% off. And then I got additional 20% off because I had to text, on Friday, they had this thing going on. If you text, they'll give you additional 20%, so I did that. So I had 40% off. So I was very happy. All right, that's it. We can go back to regular talking now. So actually not too bad. Oops. Not too bad for this stuff. I think I can use only that 20% once for birthday thing. It's okay. I'm happy. $14 for everything. My 2 life jackets and this bag. Oh, I forgot. I got a donation for them. Some clothing over here.
I know your truck now. I pulled in the parking lot. I was like, hey, it's Pete.
Oh, yeah. So I'm going to answer really quickly a question here that I get quite often before I step into another Goodwill that I just pulled up to. David just sent me this email asking me about good to cancel listings. Do I prefer listing 7, 10, 30 day or good to cancel? The only time that we do good to cancel listings is on a quantity items. Meaning if I have 1,000 sponges and I know it's going to take 5-6 months to sell them, those will go on good to cancel. Mainly because it also helps viewers who are looking at the post. If I sold, let's say, 100 sponges, if it's good to cancel, it's gonna show this person sold already so many of these little things, and I think that excites a buyer. Oh, I'm gonna buy from this person because he sold a lot. It must be a good product. But on one-of-a-kind items that I sell most of the time, we just do 7, 10, or 30 days listing. And actually about 70-80% of the time it would be only 7 or 10 day. Occasionally we'll go to the 30-day listing if I want to maintain a certain price on an item. So if I think that the item is worth that money, that I'm not gonna drop the price and we're gonna list for 30 days. Now, the 7 and 8 day listings create little urge for customers to buy because it's potentially gonna end quickly, right? So it just creates a little bit of urge of buying. The other thing that gives me after 7 days or 10 days, it gives me a little data. How many views, how many buyers are looking at this product, how many watchers, and then I can make a decision, should I adjust the pricing according to that. If I just have few views and no watchers, that means the item is not very interesting. I can probably chop the price pretty drastically because nobody's looking at this item. Now, if I get a lot of views, a lot of watchers, sometimes I will not even drop the price, or I will just adjust by very small percentage, 2-3%, you know, couple bucks. So yeah, that's how we do it. I mean, there's really hard to answer this because I know there's sellers out there that have thousands of listings and would be actually very, very hard for them to manage that amount of listing if they would have to relist every 7, 10, 30 days. So most of them do it good to cancel. You know, if you got 10,000 listings and every day you would have to relist 3, 4, 500 items, that's a lot of work. So I understand good to cancel in that respect makes really a lot of sense. But for me, my sell-through is so quick, 50 to 60% every month. I don't worry about that. If I gotta relist, you know, 20, 30 items every day, it's not a big deal. So that's my 2 cents on it. I mean, it all depends on the item, I guess. It all depends what you're selling. If you're selling long tail items, then good to cancel is way to go. If you're selling hot product that you know it's gonna move quick, then 7 to 10 days is way to go, I think. So that's my 2 cents. Hope it helps. Thanks for the question, Dave. This looks like a brand new Goodwill, but it's not. They redid this whole shopping center. It looks really, really nice. But anyway, the guy that I met in the other Goodwill that said hello to me, he said he was here earlier today and there was nothing here. This Goodwill is so hit and miss, but we'll check it out. That is, Goodwill is so poor. They don't even lock their cases. Oh, these are Crocs. I had no idea Crocs made like winter looking like boots.
Or I'll just put it behind the rich.
$9.99. It's got to be a North Face day today. North Face hiking shoes, $14.99. Pretty decent. Looks like I'm gonna get out of here. Nothing. Nifty $1.50 sale. Woohoo! Mark your calendars. Nifty $1.50 sale. Mark your calendars. Goodwill. What are you gonna do? You can't score every time. It is what it is. So here's another good question that I got from Christian's Dad 2011. He's asking, if you have watchers, do you relist or sell similar? Thanks. Very good question. And the answer is simple. If you have watchers and your item ends, you relist, because if you relist, they will get notified that you relisted. If you do similar, they will not get notified. Now here's a trick that you guys can use, and I do it all the time. A few hours before the item ends, if I have quite a few watchers, what I'll do, I'll adjust the price, usually drop it by just a couple dollars, and a lot of times that will trigger a sale, because all these watchers will get notified that something just happened on that listing, that the price got adjusted, and it will trigger a sale. So it's a good little tip. If you have a lot of watchers, adjust the price before the listing ends. Nice replica. From a distance looks like a real thing. What do we have here? JVC turntable. So this is ALA1. This is pretty cheap model. Missing the needle head, missing the belt. Yeah, and they're asking $9.99. If it had the head and the belt, I would probably buy it, because I can flip it in the shop for about $30. That's all it's worth. But for me to invest, to buy the new head for the needle, it's not just the needle, it's the whole head that it's missing. That's probably gonna be $30 by itself, so no money in this. You're working hard today, I see.
Right?
Look at these.
It's gotta be this.
These are solid. This is solid iron bottoms with solid wood tops. $5 a piece. There's two of them. I think I can actually use these around my fire pit. Just gotta redo the tops, put some epoxy on top so that I can use them outside. I think I'm gonna get these. Yeah, perfect little tables around the fire pit. They're hiding a keyboard over here. It's a Casio keyboard, LK300 TV. They're asking $50 for it, $49.99. That's a right price, but that's what I would usually price it at my shop, like at 50 bucks. Usually at the garage sales you can pick them up for like, you know, 15, 20 bucks. Some Singer sewing machine, Singer and Canmore, and they're asking $24.99 for each. Gotta leave those behind. They got some nice boots here. Missing shoelaces, but they got nice red wings, although they are pretty scuffed up here. Oh, the soles are gone. See how this is cut off on the angle? And they want 20 bucks for these. Steel toe. They're too rough. They got these Timberlands. Timberlands with Gore-Tex. $29.99. Pretty worn out as well. It looks like I'm buying a lot of crap for myself today, which is okay. I'm all good with that. I'm all good with that. And now it's time to go to my local shop here, see if they got anything. Is it recording? Yeah, it's recording. So you guys know I don't buy clothing, but if something sticks out at me, I'll pull the trigger. I know enough to be a little bit dangerous when it comes to clothing. So this is super thick. I picked up this big sweater, large. Guess what it is? It's a Kuji. Now, it's not one of those vibrant, crazy colors, you know, yellow, oranges, and blacks, and reds, and, you know, those are the ones that bring good money. But still, this is in really nice condition. It's pure wool. I paid 10 bucks for it. It's in great condition, great size, it's large. Yeah, it's probably not gonna bring 150 bucks, but I'm assuming it might bring 60 to 80. Great condition. You know, that name sells. All that Kuji wool from Australia. So, yeah. I think it's a good buy. What do you guys think? Drop me a comment below. What do you guys think? Would you pick this up? Even though it wasn't bright, crazy colors like Kuji's are. This is just, you know, black with some red and green in it. That's about it. So I think I'm gonna do okay. So it turned out to be a really nice day today. It's 45 degrees. Right now it's 3:30. So I'm gonna head to one more store and I think we're gonna call it a day. I haven't been to that shop in a very long time, so it's a little bit of drive. It's about 20 minutes away, but hopefully I can find something nice there. So you guys are asking questions like this, and this one actually, this is titled bulk items. Hi, I just saw one of your videos. Just wanted to ask you, where do you get your bulk items? Thanks. Not even a name. I don't even know who you are. It would be nice when you sign the email. Hi, Brian, and whatever. You know, of course I'm not gonna share information like this. I think I share quite a bit of information on my channel, and most people can figure out a lot of stuff. But if I would have had to share information like this, I would lose a lot of business. 30 to 40, maybe even up to 50% of my sales come from bulk items. It's extremely profitable, but it takes a long time to find and get that information. It's out there, but it takes time. It's all about connections, who you know, who you deal with. It takes time, years, persistence, patience. So yes, absolutely not gonna share that information. Sorry, buddy, or whoever you are, because you don't even want to sign your email. Um, anyway, I'm in front of my last store. I'm gonna go in and see if I can find anything. Alright guys, I just left my last location, which is right behind me. Unfortunately, it was a bust. Nothing there. Absolutely nothing. Spent about 15 minutes in there and I couldn't find anything that was worth picking it up. It goes sometimes like that. What are you gonna do? So I think I'm gonna end today's vlog right here, and if you guys have any questions, drop them below in the messages. Until next time, cheers.
The city is covered in snow tonight. Where did my love go? Santa, I'm waiting for him, but he's nowhere.